Major because I'm hundreds of miles from home, hours from home base, from my kids. Know me at all, you know one of my biggest fears is issues on the road with Tara, or breaking down in the middle of nowhere, breaking down on a highway. So far, that's the first bear I've seen this trip. Okay, so you select either daily or weekends tonight, and I'll have to get another one for tomorrow. So if you're gonna go more than 3 days, it's worth it to get the week. Holy sh! Did you guys see that? Yes, I may have just been crying again. I've been waiting years to capture an elk bull crossing the river. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to get trapped between them on both sides in the river. Thank goodness I found some trees to hide behind. Ranger saw me and was like, "Stay put, don't move." And I was like, "I'm not." Oh, I just got done doing my final walkthrough here at camp. Beautiful place that I hate to leave for more than one reason, but they are actually closing up for the season in less than 2 hours, so let's hit the road. We're not going where we had planned on today at all, but hopefully we're not going to get more bad news. So stay tuned. All right, Tara, don't let me down today, baby. Make my day. Not the planned destination. Well, friends, the good news is that it got down to below freezing last night, 27 to be exact, and I did not freeze to death. I'm here. And I made it through the night okay. It was very windy. I did not sleep well, but I think that was mostly because of the little orange light that decided to join the chat. I don't know why I put my seatbelt on. I was just warming up the car. I still have to brush my teeth and wash my face, and I'm going to switch into my glasses because my eyes are a little dry, I think. But, anywho, Heather here from Heather's Hikes and Adventures. I had today's thumbnail and title all picked out. I knew exactly what I wanted the video to be. I knew where I was going to go, what I was going to do. I was so excited and a little apprehensive. But the title was going to be, "Will I Regret This?" Because I was going to be driving into a very remote part of the Smokies where there's no cell service. And based on the fact that my little engine light came on, I decided that that is not the smart thing to do today. So instead, I'm driving about 6 miles down the road to AutoZone to have my codes read. Hopefully they're going to tell me that it's something minor, like my tires need balance. Not that I heard that that can cause the engine light to come on, and my like I mentioned in my last video, my steering wheel was a little shaky at around 35-40 miles per hour, which apparently that's a frequent issue, or that's one of the more common issues, and that can throw the code apparently. And I did just have my oil changed and everything checked over, including my tires balanced, so I'm wondering if maybe that the greatest job wasn't done and that's causing the issue. I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to guess because I'm not a mechanic. I'm just really hoping it's nothing major because I'm hundreds of miles from home, hours from home base, from my kids, from my cats, and I am on a very tight budget. So I am a little fearful, a lot anxious, a lot stressed out. I had a video planned for last night, but to be honest, by the time I got back to camp, I was not in the mood to eat, to cook, to do anything but just kind of zone out. So, enough rambling. Let's go see what this is. Hopefully this is much ado about nothing. If you guys know me at all, you know one of my biggest fears is issues on the road with Tara, or breaking down in the middle of nowhere, breaking down on a highway. just having vehicle issues. So I'm extremely anxious and stressed right now. And you guys know I suffer from anxiety as it is. So being so far away from everybody that I know without knowing what's going on is a little nerve-wracking. At this point, I'm just fingers and toes crossed that I will be able to make it back to home base. So let's go. I'll update you accordingly. All right, I've procrastinated enough. My face is clean, my teeth are clean, deodorant's on. I can't stall anymore, so I'm really scared. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, so quick update. Hopefully a good one. We're driving again and the light is off currently. We're hoping she stays off and that she just wanted to prank me for Halloween yesterday. But apparently the only code that it threw was for the thermostat, which is weird because my engine did not show any signs of overheating on the dash. I mean, that's a good thing, but they checked the coolant level while I was there and it was super low. So in the one reservoir. So I went ahead and added a liter of coolant. It took almost the entire thing, and I'm hoping that that solved the problem. The light is gone for now, so we're driving to our next destination. Like I said, we scrapped our initial plans for the day, so we are heading into Great Smoky Mountains National Park, just a different area, closer to where we're going to be camping so that we don't have to do a lot of driving and we can give Tara a little resty poo. I'm hoping maybe she was just really tired from doing so much work the last couple of days up and down all the mountains and all the hours and hours and hours of driving. So we're going to give her a little bit of a break today. And then once we get to our next destination after this, we'll kind of hang around that area for a little while. Knock on wood, everything stays okay, and it was just a temporary scare. Y'all keep your fingers and toes crossed for me as we continue on this adventure. I'm really hoping that I can salvage the rest of the trip, so let's do this. We're about 60 miles from our destination, so that'll give me plenty of time, but not too much, to be able to do a significant amount of driving and then check the level to make sure that it has not dropped down a lot, or hopefully much at all. I will say that I know I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't sure if it was my overthinking brain or reality, but that I thought the RPMs were running a little bit higher than they normally did and a little rougher. I am happy to report that even if it was all in my mind yesterday, that is not the case at all today. They are back down low and happy, so maybe it really was just the low coolant and she was having to work extra hard to regulate her temperature, which I can understand. I've been there. So I'm feeling cautiously optimistic, you guys. Complete 180 from how I felt all night last night and woke up this morning. I've been a nervous wreck, a basket of nerves. I'm starting to breathe a little more normally again, and I can feel my heart rate going back to normal. So I'm going to try to enjoy this drive and shut up now and see you when we have something to show. We're going to get some gas, and then I happen to be staring at a Dunkin', so I think I might actually get a hot coffee since mine was not hot enough this morning. And maybe even a donut, because I need a donut. All right, I've been driving over 30 minutes. So far, the light has stayed off. I have hash browns and coffee. And potatoes and coffee make everything better. So the day's turning around. They're not crispy, but you can't win them all. On the road again.
Use the right lane to take the US 441 rail.
Alright, so my new game plan is to stop at the visitor center, get my parking pass, maybe get a sticker, maybe a t-shirt, since I never got my Great Smoky Mountains t-shirt last trip. And then I'm just gonna head to camp for tonight and lick my wounds, ground and recenter, and then either go out elk hunting with my camera for sunset, or I'll definitely do it for sunrise. Either way. That's my tentative game plan. Let's see if we can stick to it this time. Alright, we're just going to stretch our legs for a quick minute and use the restroom, and then I want to check out the pretty river real quick. So far, that's the first bear I've seen this trip. Beautiful is this. Look at all the artwork, the elk, the chipmunk, the Native Americans. That's beautiful. I really like that. These are new since the last time I came. I wanted to come check them out before I entered the park real quick. I like the expression on their faces. It's my shot of a bear in fall foliage. We're up to a toasty 48 degrees Fahrenheit in the sun, y'all. All right, detour over. Now we're actually officially heading into the park. We are definitely past peak in this part. Right, no elk in the field at the moment. We'll see if we make it back out before sunset. This is normally where they hang out at sunset and sunrise. I lied. There they are. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're way out in the field.
Turn right.
All right, let's see if we can actually find any parking right now to get a parking pass. That's the challenge. We looked out, guys. It looks like someone's leaving. Woo-woo! Maybe our luck really is turning around. Let's see how this parking permit process works. Okay, so you select either daily or weekly, and then you put your card in, and then it prints it out once you give them your license tag number. In case you are wondering, it is not 24 hours, it is just for the calendar day. So it expires tonight and I'll have to get another one for tomorrow. So if you're gonna go more than 3 days, it's worth it to get the week. We stop at the restrooms and the gift shop. We're gonna take a quick little walk over to the elk and see if we can get a few shots. We are at the Lefty Visitor Center, and I am hoping to photograph some elk crossing that river later. We might as well let these people get ahead of us and wander down to the river real quick. It's their old pioneer village. Such a beautiful area. Looks like I'm not gonna get my wish of camping under all the fall leaves, but that's okay. The rut. When elk are present, you cannot enter the fields. Holy shit, did you guys see that? Yes, I may have just been crying again. I've been waiting years to capture an elk bull crossing the river. Yes, he was a young bull with very small antlers, but that was a freaking bull crossing the river, and I got to watch him all by myself for like 15 minutes. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, I don't know whether to back up. I think they're coming up onto the trail. I don't know where to go. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to get trapped between them on both sides in the river. Thank goodness I found some trees to hide behind. Can you tell my hand is shaking? I know I'm off center, but I wanted to be in the rainbow. So, today has been a day of highs and lows, let me tell you. My last hour or hour and a half was completely magical. I just decided that I was gonna, get my parking pass because I thought it was for 24 hours so that I would use it in the morning. Turns out it's for same day only, so I gotta get one tomorrow if I want to park anyways. But there were elk out there, so I photographed a few, even though the light was trash for photography. And then I thought, I'm here, I might as well walk on down to the river. So I did. And I thought, oh, how pretty. And then one elk popped out of the woods across the river, and then another. So I got to photograph them crossing. Then I turned around to leave, and like a dozen popped out on the other side of me. So I started photographing them, and then they turned and came right at me. So I decided I better get the heck out of Dodge. Turned around to leave, and more had popped out of the woods on the other side of me. So I literally ended up being just me, nobody else. I was the only human around, surrounded by like 24 elk, which was awesome and terrifying because there were mamas with their babies and a couple of young bulls, and I did not want to piss any of them off, and I don't think they wanted me in the river while they were crossing it. So it was a little dicey for a minute. My heart got pounding. I mean, I didn't even film when they got like super close to me and decided to walk behind me. I found a little clump of trees to hide behind while standing in the river to get away from them. So I did get a little bit of footage once they were past me and I felt safe again, but I didn't want to do anything to piss them off because they were giving me the side eye when they walked right by me on each side. And they were very close. The ranger saw me and was like, stay put, don't move. And I was like, I'm not. Of course, he was motioning it from like way far away because like I said, I was the only human over there. And then as soon as they cleared, he gave me the all clear signal and I was able to get out of the river and back up onto the path. So I think I got some really awesome footage and some really awesome photos. If I have not already inserted them, I'll do that now. But whoo, that was amazing. Then as I was leaving, I walk up to my van and I see a nail sticking in it. I think I'm just going to monitor my tire pressure, but now I'm back to not wanting to drive all over the place because I don't want to have a blowout. I saw 2 of those on the way here. Knock on wood, my air pressure's not low right now, and it's in a spot where I think they can patch it. It's not like on a sidewall, thankfully, but I don't know. I'm not happy. So I think I might try to find a tire shop tomorrow when I check out and see if they can patch it or what they say. Because I definitely don't want to get back on 75. with a freaking nail in my tire after seeing 2 blowouts and near accidents on the way here. I am telling you, this vacation is turning into a roller coaster, and my heart cannot take it. I just wanted nice, happy nature and wildlife, and to just sit at camp and photograph and hike. I did not want all of this excitement. Stay tuned.